What is going on, everybody? Back at it again with another YouTube video. Today, I'm going to be talking about the MLB. Now, we don't know what's exactly going on, but these are the things that I've heard, and then I'm going to kind of put in, some Philly take into it. So, as of right now, the things that I've been hearing is that the MLB will go to an 82-game season. They will have a universal DH, and then the divisions would go like AL East versus NL East, AL West versus NL West, etc. Now, I'm gonna do my takes on this, but before I get to that, make sure you guys hit that like button. Comment down below if you guys think that the MLB should go through with this, and who do you guys think that the Phillies DH should be, and how the Phillies will work out in the AL East / NL East division. And also, hit that subscribe button. We are at 417 subscribers as I'm recording this video. We are on the road to 500 subscribers. Make sure you follow my Twitter and my Instagram. It should have been a little bit earlier in this video. The links and everything will be in the description. Thank you all for watching as always. And now to get into the video. So as I just said, MLB will have an 82-game season, universal DH, and the divisions will go from each region of the country. Now, basically, a universal DH, to me, it could go one of two ways. It could work out really well, or it could just completely flop. The NL has never had a DH. The AL has always had it. So, in the AL, nothing would change. In the NL, though, now pitchers aren't hitting. Unless you really want them to, which I don't really see why you would. So now that gives you an extra bat. You can put a guy like Jay Bruce, Alec Bohm, one of those guys into that position. Or you could put a guy like Rhys Hoskins on an off day, JT on an off day, Bryce on an off day. But again, there's 82 games. I don't see a lot of, taking off. I don't see a lot of it. And I don't feel like you should see a lot of it in an 82-game season. I don't know anything about the, like a doubleheader here and there. I don't know anything about that. This is what I saw on ESPN, so this is what I'm going to report. Now, as I was kind of just talking about, who will the Phillies DH be? You could go a couple routes here. You could go JT, you could go Bryce, you could go Rhys, or you could get a guy like Jay Bruce who's not going to play the field much anyways. You could have him. Because honestly, in a 162-game season like there usually is, he could probably hit a good 25, 30 home runs as a DH. Why not? He is not playing the field. There's not much he could get injured from. He's up there in age. You play him at the DH spot for, Nola, for Wheeler, for Arrieta. He's going to be seeing 4 at-bats a night. Prior to not seeing any because he's not playing the field. So basically what I'm saying is, instead of just hitting once or twice every night because he's coming in for a backup position because of a pitching change, now you have him 4 times. Now you have that bat 4 times a game, which is huge. It obviously opens up so much for the Phillies offense because Jay Bruce is not a bad player. He's just old. He's not as good as McCutchen, Hazley, or obviously Harper. So having a universal DH in this situation wouldn't be awful because now you are making it more fair for the NL against the AL because now when it's in an NL ballpark, now you have a DH instead of, not. And obviously, you got to see who the teams were playing. We're in a 10-game division or a 10-team division. Those 10 teams are the Phillies, the Braves, the Nationals, the Marlins, the Mets, the Yankees, the Rays, the Orioles, the Blue Jays, and the Red Sox. That is a hard division. And I'm not saying it's not going to be an issue. You got to think. The Yankees and the Braves might be arguably the best two teams in baseball. They really, really could be. Then, I mean, obviously you have the Dodgers in the AL or in the NL West, and you have the Astros, and you have those teams. But arguably, the Yankees and the Braves could be the best teams. You look at the Yankees lineup. You got Judge. You got Stanton. You got Torres. You got Sanchez. You have Gardner. I'm not even naming half of them because I don't watch the Yankees. I don't like the Yankees. And it would just make me hate them even more. Like, I don't like... To me, personally, I don't like New York. I don't like LA. Those are the two cities that I just don't like playing. They have a big fan base. They have loyal fans, and I understand that. But also, they have a lot of fans in Philadelphia. The Lakers, the Clippers, the Dodgers, the Angels, who don't really bother me because Mike Trout. But the Dodgers and the Lakers, they bother me. There's a lot of fans, and they have some of the biggest names. Bellinger, Mookie, LeBron. They have a lot of... Anthony Davis. They have a lot of good players. Then you go to New York. You got the Mets, who I can't stand. You have the Yankees, who I can't stand. My brother's a Yankees fan. Do you know how hard that is, living with a Yankees fan? Every argument just goes to, oh, well, we have 27. Okay, cool. You've only seen one, and that's my argument. You've seen one World Series. I've seen one World Series. So basically, we're equal in the ones that we have witnessed. The only people in my family that have witnessed the majority of the 27 is my grandma. But, you know, that she's a Phillies fan. She's seen both Phillies World Series. Everybody in my family has except me, my brother, and my cousins. But that's besides the point. The DH would be huge in the NL, especially for the Phillies. But you gotta think it's also going to be big for the Braves, for the Nationals, who have good hitters that just don't get much playing time. Now, how will the Phillies be able to handle 82 games against the NL/AL East? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. The Yankees, the Rays, the Red Sox, the Blue Jays, and then you got our division, the Mets, the Braves, and the Nats. Come on. Like, that is not an easy division of baseball. It's not. And I can't name you the AL East and the NL East, or the NL West and the AL West, or the Central, the I don't even remember the other one. I don't even know. But what I'm basically saying is this could be the hardest division in this 82 game season, if it's even going to be played out that way, because some players don't even want it to happen. But there's just so many tough teams. Like, you got to see Garrett Cole like 4 times. You got to see Chris Sale like 4 times. You got to see Soroka, DeGrom. You got to see all these guys. And, you know, we have started off very well in the last 2 seasons. We have started off very hot. But now, I don't know. Where are 82 games is half a season for the MLB. You need to win games. Now is not the time. You can't slack off of games. You can't take a break on games. You either win or you're not going to make it. And I do think there's actually going to be another seed. That's what I've been hearing. There's going to be another seed or a wild card team. Could the Phillies make that? Again, you have to look at the division. The Yankees and the Rays were projected 95 plus. The Nationals were projected 90 plus. The Braves were projected 95 plus wins. The Blue Jays are an up-and-coming team. Bo Bichette, Vladdy Jr., Kevon Biggio Jr., I think. There's a lot of good teams in this division if we have to play. The Mets also have a awesome rotation. DeGrom might possibly be... To put it into perspective, the Yankees and the Mets have pitcher 1 and pitcher 2 in, like, the best number 1 and the best number 2 pitcher in the league. Who do we have? Nola. Nola's our best pitcher. Then you have Wheeler. Then you have Arrieta, Eflin, and Pivetta? Spencer Howard, maybe? That's tough. I don't know if we can really compete with that. Especially in only an 82-game season. So that's why, for me, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. Especially to get that last playoff seed. Because the Rays are a very good team. The Blue Jays are an up-and-coming team. It's obviously the Red Sox. I don't care if they lost Mookie Betts. There's still good players on that team. The Mets give us problems. The Nationals just won the World Series. And the Braves. The only two teams that you desperately need to take advantage of every time you play them is the Marlins and the Orioles. And who knows about that? So with that being said, again, let me know down below your thoughts and opinions on all of what I just said. The DH, the 82 games against the AL/NL, East, and could the Phillies make the playoffs if we are in this situation? Thank you all for watching. Remember to leave a like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and I am out. Peace.